PlayStation 5 motherboard. Let me show you what's going on. And we have a slightly dorked up HDMI port, but it's enough to cause issues. Let's see if it caused any issues on this side. Yeah, they jammed the pins up a little bit. We could have pad damage. I'm not entirely sure on that. Yeah, they got pushed all the way off the pads, so yeah, that got jammed up pretty good. We probably lost our capacitor. Okay, we're going to have to do some work here. I will set up for that, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm pretty well prepped to do this. I'm going to go ahead and throw up my expected temperatures for this job. While I'm setting up my equipment, these temperatures are brought to you by the Amazon associate links in the description. If you click on any of those links and buy any of that equipment, a small portion of that will go to supporting the channel. If you buy anything during that session, it doesn't even have to be that equipment. A small portion of that purchase will go to supporting the channel too, and be greatly appreciated. And it won't cost you an extra dime. Okay, we need to get this port off so we can check the carnage. I don't think there's any point in low melting the pins because none of them are on the pads anymore. Okay, let's bring the sauce. Okay, I don't see any pull pads on the port, so that's a good thing. I would like to have seen that capacitor somewhere, but it looks like it is long gone. Let's clean up. May require more low melts. I'm going to add some more low melt to these anchors. So that we can wick them. Alright, let's tin it up. Prep it for a new one. I'm going to have to think about what I can do about this 10K cap because I don't actually have any in stock. I started tuning the ports because I like the results better with my method of flowing it in. We're going to move the air very rapidly because we don't have the board helping us with the port just yet. There we go. We don't want to burn up the port. Now we're just waiting for the pins to wet, pin pads. We are building up the heat on the board to accomplish this. We're not keeping the heat in any one place very long. That's why we're not burning the port. We're using the accumulated heat from the board to wet the solder, not direct heat. This can take some patience because, like I said, the boards suck up a lot of heat. Xbox and PlayStations compete on the biggest copper heat-sucking ground planes they can make. Press it down and hold while the solder dries. Okay, should be down. Let's have a little inspection. Be careful here because the only thing holding this thing on is the pins, and that looks excellent, actually. Superb. Excellent results. This one's going to be look a little messy no matter what we do because some of the solder mass peeled up. Good enough. Excellent. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll clean it off screen and then we'll come back for one final inspection. Okay, let's take another final inspection after cleaning up. Those fillets look really good, really healthy. And we're getting pretty good feed through on the anchor points, so that will be job complete. I need to do something about this capacitor, I think, but I'll check with the client and see what they think. I would have to order the capacitors. So we'll see. We'll check with the client, see what they think, and I'll come back with a summary, or I'll come back with putting a new capacitor on. Okay, we're back, and it's a few days later. The client decided that they would wait on the part, so now we have the part in. I ordered 100 of them, so I should not have this issue again. Let's switch you to microscope. And first thing I'm going to do is make sure that these pads are nice and puffy. Little trick for you all there: if you put some flux on your tweezers, you can pull them out of the packaging a little easier. Center this guy. Kind of want it on this side because the heat would be coming from this direction. This is a very, very tiny part. For this, we will be using the 20% airspeed. To happen. There we go. All right, and we're in place. Excellent. Okay, and final inspection. Everything's looking good. Our 4K capacitor is back in place and solid, and our port looks excellent. So that should be it for this one. Okay, in summary, we had a broken port on a PlayStation 5. They jammed it all the way inside and all the pins came off the pads, but luckily they didn't pull any pads, so it was pretty simple, just port replacement there. But they did knock off the 4K capacitor. That is required for 4K performance, apparently. I mean, apparently if you like have a high quality cable or something like that, it will still work without the 4K cap. But generally speaking, it's better to replace it. So I ordered about 100 of them, so we'll have them in stock to replace them all the time now, and this should be good to go. If you have any questions about this repair or anything else, you know, leave it in the description, or sorry, make a comment below, and I'll do my best to answer it, or direct you somewhere that I think can answer it. And that's really all I had to ask of you. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.